Hello, friends, and welcome back. We are in the third to last war of this abysmal season, holding it down in Gold 1. Today we're taking on H15 or H exclamation mark 5, whatever that means. It's a Gold 2 alliance, so hopefully we can pull out a win. We're swapping out Namor today for Clairvoyant. I think I mentioned last war that we've fallen into Tier 6. So there's no defensive tactics to worry about. My path in Section 1 was empty, which was nice, so we are starting off on Miniboss Island. This is just a duped 6-star Karnak with aggression armor, I think. You know what, to be completely honest, I don't. This tier is so easy that I didn't really check all the nodes, so I just assumed it couldn't be any worse than what it normally is. So we're going in here with Warlock. Actually, I think this is something like, what's the node with? Sadist, maybe, where they have, the more debuffs you have on them, the higher their attack is. So we went in with Warlock just because he doesn't rely on debuffs for attack like Claire and Warlock, or I'm sorry, and Void do. So let's go in here. This is pretty, nothing much going on with this fight. One more S2 finishes him off. And we got a good start to this war, getting that mini boss down. So again, like, the challenge at this difficulty is pretty much non-existent. So, all right, next up, we're up on my typical path 1. This is just an R4 unduped Nightcrawler. I think I spend a little bit of time trying to switch him, and then I just give up. When he's unduped, he's a little bit more difficult to switch. So really then I just decide to just play around the evade. I used to have, like, a couple years ago, I used to have so much trouble with evade champs, and like when somebody like Killmonger came around, it was just a godsend because I was terrible against evade for sure. Actually, that goes all the way back to when Iceman came out, and I got an Iceman. He was like a game changer for me against like Spider-Verse champs and Nightcrawler, but I'm a little bit better at it these days, I think. All right, moving up, we got an Ultron on Buffet. I think at this tier, these nodes don't have Indomitables, so you can actually reverse heal both the previous fight and this fight. If I had gone in with Void, which I didn't. Again, like, Warlock is much faster in these situations just because you don't have to wait for RNG to get the Petrifies up with Void. You can pretty much get the infection up within the first 10 or 15 seconds of the fight, and then the healing is essentially turned off for the remainder of the fight as long as you stay aggressive. Hit into his block, do some parries, and launch that SP2. So, see, I mistimed an SP1 there, so that's unfortunate. And then we're trying to be careful of Ultron's evade as well. So we're only going in with 4-hit combos at maximum, and then just trying to work around the timer, Ultron's evade timer, that is. So I don't think he evaded once for us that fight, which was nice. We did take a little hits, which is unfortunate, but we'll keep on going. All right, next up we have a Sentinel 6-star unduped R1 on Buffet and something else. Best defense, which doesn't matter. Powered immunity, which I don't care about. Get that nice 10% damage bonus because Sentinel is a villain and we have Claire on our team. So it's like mini danger sense in a small way. So you can see this, the attack and especially the health bonuses at this tier are really nothing. So you notice I haven't really boosted up at all for this war, and we're only 20 hits in and he's already 50% dead. So I've complained a lot this season more than most, and the last couple seasons, just how I'm tired of war and the stress and the pressure of it, and the necessitated item use and potioning up and spending all my glory on potions rather than rank up materials. And I think that the challenge at this difficulty is something that I would be okay with going forward. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Sentinel goes down. No problemo. All right, another short war for me anyway. So we're already up on Boss Island. We're going to take out this Domino. She has different nodes as well. I don't think there's any strike back on um, at this level. I can't remember if I double checked the nodes or not. I do boost up here just because it's Domino and she can destroy you, easily if you mess up, or if she just causes one of your abilities to fail because luck. Right. So yeah, I didn't check the nodes, but this definitely still has recovery. I'm almost 100% sure that there's no strike back. Yeah, there you go. So late into her with the SP2, no strike back, and I can't remember. The rest of those don't even matter. And she has no regen, so the recovery doesn't matter either. Actually, it looks like there's Plagued Mine. I'm looking at the timer on myself here, so I think you saw me pop that Power Start 1 boost just so I could get to the SP2 faster. Just get the damage. The less time you're in this fight against Domino, the less time there is for her to break your abilities and kill you with them. So I don't think we're going to get to another SP2 before our power is drained again, but that's okay because she's pretty much dead. We've taken only a minimal amount of critical failure damage. Again, because the attack bonuses on these nodes are not very high, the critical failure damage is not scaling very high either. So just take a few blocked hits because parries just don't work most of the time against her. And there we go. One more combo, and there we go. So yeah, pretty easy war. Our battle group actually finished with only one death, which was a record for us. And I realized that records at this tier probably don't mean anything, but it was nice anyways. To have that nice of an effort and that nice of a result, and can't complain about the victory either. They've been very few this season, as you can see. 2 and 7, 5 kills for me, very low potion usage, which is great. No deaths, always great. And yeah, so maybe we'll turn it around, win these last 2. I don't think we'll make it out of gold 1. So see what happens. So go ahead and hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know how your season is finishing up. And we'll see you again next time.